I really didn't want to do this one today. If I'm being completely honest with y'all, this was like supposed to be, it's Christmas. I'm supposed to have a day off. All right, it's day 145. I'm Nick. It's going to be yesterday. Michaela wanted pickleball, so she decided that because I gave her the option to choose the workout that she chose, she didn't want to do anything today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a leg day. But we're gonna show you what it means, sir. If you don't so a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. But what I'm gonna show y'all is all you have to do is just grab your nearest short person and you just gotta squat them. So she doesn't have to do anything today, but Michaela's gonna still be in the video. It's 12 days of Michaela, just like the 12 days of Christmas. I'm gonna be squatting her today, using her for a leg workout. If you can't tell, we're in a different setting. Ta-da. As you can tell, there's a change of scenery. So, before we get started, Michaela wanted to show off one of her most prized possessions. So, take it away.
All right, you guys, this is my 1972 Ford Bronco. This truck has been in my family for 3 generations. It was bought brand new by a Tennessee game warden in 1972 and then bought by my grandfather in the 80s. My uncle owned it as his first car before it was my dad's first car, and then it sat for about 20 to 25 years before I finally got my dad to drag it out in 2020. Now, I have wanted this truck since I was 5. I begged my dad to let me paint it pink, and of course, it is not pink, so he said no. But then in 2020, when I turned 18, my dad finally handed it over, and it was our COVID project. And 5 years later, it's finally up and running. It has an automatic transmission. Now, originally, these had 3 on the tree. We decided to go to automatic because we're gonna have to redo the entire steering column, and we actually happen to have a transmission just kind of laying around in a pile of parts we had. So we switched it into an automatic. We have a rebuilt 74 351 Windsor motor in here. Originally these came with 302s, but we have a 351 Windsor. And yeah, it's been our fun little project, and it's been probably the most aggravating and insane learning experience that I've ever done. And it's super cool to have, and it's just basically a part of me and my dad. So he's an old truck guy. Yeah, it's just part of my family.
All right, basically, so this is a 1972 Ford Bronco. It's been in her family for 3 generations. Something about a Windsor's in there.
Yeah, originally you could get these in a Windsor's, a modified, or a Cleveland. But we've got the Windsor.
So, biggest thing that I want y'all to take away from that whole entire thing is 1, it's awesome. 2, she's the man in the relationship.
So, funny enough,
I have no idea I have motorcycle knowledge, and that's about it.
So tell them your first experience of a female owning a classic.
This happened yesterday actually. We went to Waffle House because we were like, that's still a place that was like the only place open on Christmas Eve. And the guy at Waffle House, he came up to us and he was like, hey, is that your Bronco out there? It's really nice. And I was like, no, it's hers. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Okay, well, that's really nice. And then he just walked away. And you could tell he wanted to have a conversation up until I said it was hers. And I was like, what's wrong with it being hers? She's got a sick ass car. Not me. I don't know anything about this. Everything she just told y'all still sounds like a foreign language to me. So, but I'm trying to learn. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to learn. But like, her and her dad have said 3 on a tree for the last 3 days that I've been here. 2 days that I've been here. No, I still have no idea what it means. So she's gonna tell me in a second. I'm gonna get warmed up, and then we're gonna get into this workout where I'm just lifting her today. So that's sweet. She gets a break because I know that, sadly enough, her triceps did get a little inflamed. This one, her left one, is very tender and very, we think it's just a strain. So we're gonna let her take a little bit of time off on that. Anyway, I'm gonna do this warm up. She's gonna tell me about the 3 on a tree. Let's get started. So good news is my hip's starting to feel better.
And hips don't lie.
What better way to start my back squat again than with my fiance as my weight. Now Michaela here is probably about 345 pounds. So All right, set number 1 of me getting back into squats for the first time in months. Let's do it.
I just heard your knees crack.
That's my, it always does that.
Dang, that's a problem. Look, guys, subscribe. Reasons why you should subscribe. Reasons as to why you should subscribe is it helps Nick. And when you help Nick, some of it goes to me as well, because in the reasoning, I want a dirt bike.
So you want me to use money I get from YouTube to buy you a dirt bike?
Yes.
Okay. This video could get, it has to be a high goal because the dirt bikes are kind of expensive.
Yeah.
If this video could get 1,500 likes, I'll get her a dirt bike.
Like it, please.
Also, wait a minute. Now that we're talking about that, we just hit 8,000 subs.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, 8,000 subs
That's
already.
crazy.
There's only a couple more days in December, but I think we could hit 10K if y'all click subscribe right now.
Just click the button. There's no harm in supporting a creator.
And then leave a comment on what's your favorite thing that you know about or noticed about Michaela in these last few videos.
Oh yeah, what do I bring to the
A
channel?
big butt, cute face. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I only thought about squatting her. I don't want to pick up her arms because I don't want to hurt her arms. She's already, like I said, like her tricep is really bothering her. I'll figure out something else to do. Probably try to figure out when my knee pops like that and do like rehab on it.
Yeah, come on. Keep pushing.
Okay. You gonna be able to do this?
Can I slide off? Thank you. Should we do the Dancing with the Stars challenges?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look up some knee rehab because it shouldn't be popping like that anymore.
No, it's loud and it's getting worse.
Yeah, so
Each rep.
give me a second to Google that or ChatGPT it. All right, we're done with our squats. Basically, what apparently is happening, according to ChatGPT, no, it's not a doctor, but it makes sense. 1, it's from my hip. 2, it's from my T-band. Everything up here is just very, very tight. So what needs to happen is now I'm gonna do some body weight squats. Let's say today's challenge is gonna be 50 body weight squats, but the challenge is going to be to make sure that when we squat, we're watching how my knees go and making sure that my knees are moving even and I don't let my knees come in at all. They need to be pushing out at all times because right now it shows that I have a weak leg imbalance, which we've been talking about. That my right leg is weaker than my left leg, and it's because of cheerleading and stuff. I post a lot and put everything on the outside of my leg, but I don't put really anything on the inside. So we're gonna work on that and focus on fixing things. So let's shoot for 50 body weight squats, and then we're done for the rest of the day, watching and making sure my knee goes into the right spot. Well, it's not, you can hear it popping, but this is the first time I've ever felt like the workout happening outside of my leg. It's also just to make sure, that I'm not locking my right leg out before my left leg. Just make sure that everything's moving at the same time. All right, 20 left. So that just kind of sucks. You can ask Michaela, even though she's supposed to be in the video instead of being on her phone, that today was one of those days. I know she didn't want to do this workout, but I definitely didn't want to do it either. But that's what the point of this challenge is. It's to do the things you don't want to do. Because even though, yeah, I'm only doing squats today, I could have done nothing. I could have given up the challenge right here, right now, and we'd have been done. I gotta stop posting, but could have given up. We didn't, and that's what I hope y'all take from this as well, is that unless you push yourself to keep going, it's easy to give up. Anyway, now we're gonna knock out the last 10, then we're gonna be done for the day. And 50. All right, we're gonna knock this outro out. She still hasn't stepped in the camera, so I could feel the views just at like 300.
I was behind there the whole time.
No, she wasn't. She was sitting in the car.
For 50%.
Not paying attention.
I could hear his knees cracking. I was paying enough attention.
Alrighty. That's it for day 145, Christmas Day. Hope y'all had happy holidays.
And a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
He's tired, his knee hurts. But proud of him for still doing Christmas Day. He's been working really hard to keep it up.
I really didn't want to do this one today.
You
If I'm being completely honest with y'all. This was like supposed to be, it's Christmas. I'm supposed to have a day off. But it's not even like, again, it's not even necessarily this for me. You guys just get to watch the journey, and I'm not trying to make that disconnect between you guys. I'm just saying that like the original purpose was so that I held myself accountable, and that's what I'm doing today, is holding myself accountable. Because we haven't missed a single workout at all. Mm-hmm. There was 3 days that I didn't post, but we still did a mile walk.
We did the workouts.
Yeah, we did the workout, and we stunted. Like, for the last 300 or 145 days, I have done the workout. I've done the walk. I've done some sort of workout. I've done rehab, which is considered a workout. That's still movement. That's still doing things. And I just want y'all to do the same thing. Get out there, work out, do what you can do. You don't have to do a 365-day challenge. Just start. I know a lot of y'all in the comments have been talking about how I have kind of inspired you to start doing it. And this is the time for you to start doing it. Especially after Christmas, you just ate all that Christmas food. You just ate all that
New
candy.
Year's resolutions coming up.
New Year, okay, but don't be that person that walks into the gym, goes for the first day, and then leaves after that and never comes back.
Yeah, also don't, like if you do decide to do like a New Year's resolution, don't get intimidated.
Everybody's gonna have that new fitness goal, but not everybody's gonna stick to it. But you can be the one, so be the one.
Get yourself comfortable now.
Yep, start now. That way on January 1st, you're like, okay, I've already kind of started. Now let's continue the thing. Anyway, spiel's over. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and
subscribe. And
we will see you guys tomorrow for something that we haven't decided again. It's just kind of been one of those things that we just play it by the day.
I hope it's pickleball. Yeah, you can subscribe.
Hey, look.
You don't have to.
1,500, what was it, 1,500 or 1,000?
Yeah.
1,500 likes. She gets a dirt bike.
I'll make the same offer, hopefully, on another video if I'm lucky.
Depends on how this one does, too. I know today is a very laxed one. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I know Dan uploaded today, so I hope you all enjoyed that video, too, with Eliza. But that's it for today. We will see you guys